Hello YouTube, it's Chris here. Hey, I just wanted to spend a couple moments and make a quick video on the Bolt. I've watched probably every single video on YouTube about the new Chevrolet Bolt EV. I've waited for mine and it finally came 2 weeks ago. So I just wanted to share my experience with it so far because I know there's a bunch of people waiting for theirs too. So I just wanted to add to that experience. First thing I'd like to say about buying a Bolt is it's not an easy thing to do, at least not here in Canada. I ordered my Bolt back in December of last year, 2016, and it's June now, so I've just had it 2 weeks. And so difficult to buy. You walk into a Chevy dealership in Canada, there's no reference whatsoever to the Bolt. You have to know what you want. And at that point, there was no negotiation on price or anything like that. You basically place a deposit, you put your order in and wait. And they really didn't even, call you or anything like that. Finally, when it arrives, I was able to go pick it up. So I'm a little bit disappointed with the purchasing component of the Bolt, but the car itself I really like. And so what I wanted to do was go through some of the stuff that I was curious about when I was waiting to purchase it that they didn't actually show. All the reviewers talk about the car, but they just talk about like the speed and the range and things like that. So put all that aside because you can see that in other videos. I actually wanted to show you just, from a driver's experience or an owner's experience, how the car actually works. So one thing you hear a lot about the Bolt is that it doesn't have a built-in navigation system, and a lot of people talk about that a lot, but no one actually really showed what Android Auto looks like on the car, and that's what I think Chevrolet expects possibly everyone to just use Android Auto or what's the Apple one, Apple CarPlay. One thing with Android Auto is you actually have to plug your phone into USB to use it. So you have your wireless charge port right here, which charges the phone whenever you put the phone in. I have a Galaxy S8, and if I put my phone in, you put the screen facing the driver, and the phone will charge automatically, which is great. But to use Android Auto, you actually have to plug it in the USB. So what I did is I have a really short little cable here. So one question I had when I was waiting for Android Auto, waiting for the Bolt, is how Android Auto works in the car. Can you still say the voice commands? So let me try that. Let me go, okay Google, navigate to Starbucks.
Showing results for Starbucks.
Okay, so that still works. You can do that. The other thing you can do, of course, is press and hold the button here. Navigate to Starbucks.
Showing results for Starbucks.
Okay, so that works too. Just by pressing the button, that saves you from saying okay Google, right? So let's just try some Google voice commands. So again, I'm going to press the button. What's the weather like in North Vancouver today?
In North Vancouver today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecast high of 16 and a low of 12. It's 14 and cloudy.
Cool. So yeah, the Android Auto, fully integrated with the Bolt, that works really well. Another question that came up with the Bolt is when you're listening to music and you're also getting commands from the navigation system. I've heard complaints on the forums that people say the navigation is either too loud or too quiet. And the trick is while you're receiving navigation instruction, you can adjust the volume, and it will adjust the volume of the navigation and not bother with the music. If you adjust it while you're not getting navigation instruction, you're adjusting the music volume. Okay, so that's good. That works fine. So I have one. I have a Bolt. I'm excited about it. So if there's anybody out there that has questions about how that might, how they're waiting on their Bolt, they want to know how things work, they want to know how big it is, feel free to leave a comment below, and I can try my best to answer the question for you. Car's great. You're going to love it. Really excited to have one finally. It works great. I've only had it 2 weeks. No problems. It's on the latest software. It does do over-the-air software. Maybe I can show that.